Far beyond the reach of rescue lies islands the world forgot. No ports, no cities, just endless ocean and silence. Some are frozen wastelands, others hide tribes untouched for thousands of years. All of them share one thing: isolation. And secrets buried deep beneath the waves. These are the world's most remote islands, and each one holds a terrifying story the world was never meant to hear. Number 5. Tristan da Cunha. Far out in the South Atlantic, halfway between Africa and South America, sits Tristan da Cunha, a volcanic fortress rising from the endless ocean. Only about 250 people live here, making it the most remote inhabited place on Earth. There's no airport. Supplies arrive only by ship, navigating treacherous seas and violent storms. Months can pass without any contact from the outside world. Here, isolation isn't just a fact of life. It shapes everything. The ocean protects them, but it also keeps the world at bay. The islanders are descendants of shipwreck survivors, adventurers, and soldiers who made Tristan their home centuries ago. They live off what the island gives them: small farms, fishing, and rare shipments of goods from faraway ports. Life follows the rhythm of tides, winds, and seasons. In 1961, the volcano erupted. The residents had to flee to Britain, uncertain they'd ever come back. But years later they returned, rebuilding their homes buried in ash and reclaiming the island that had defined them. Now Tristan da Cunha feels alive. Fog rolls over cliffs like a ghostly veil. The wind screams through valleys. At night, the faint light of the village are the only signs of human life for hundreds of miles. Here, isolation isn't a punishment, it's identity. Every resident knows the ocean could take them, yet they endure. Number 4. The Pitcairn Islands. Thousands of kilometers west in the South Pacific lies Pitcairn Island, a lush green speck surrounded by endless blue. But its paradise is born from a dark history. In 1790, the mutineers of the HMS Bounty sought refuge here after rebelling against their captain. They burned their ship to hide from the Royal Navy and disappeared into the jungle. Over generations, their descendants created a tiny community, isolated by thousands of miles of open ocean. Today, fewer than 50 people live on Pitcairn, surviving with minimal outside contact. There are no airports, no hospitals, and supplies arrive only a few times a year, when storms allow. For months, they are completely cut off, relying on the ocean and each other for survival. The island itself feels haunted. Caves where mutineers once hid, dense forests where secrets of the past linger, cliffs that echo the roar of the waves, all remind inhabitants and visitors alike of the fragile boundary between survival and extinction. Night brings its own stories. The wind rattles windows and bends palms. Locals say they can hear the crackling of the Bounty's fire in the distant dark, a ghostly echo of rebellion that refuses to fade. Pitcairn is beautiful, isolated, and dangerous, a place where the weight of history is ever present. Number 3. Bouvet Island. Far south at the edge of Antarctica sits Bouvet Island, a glacier-covered volcano shrouded in storms, ice, and mystery. Few humans have ever set foot here. Waves crash against sheer cliffs, glaciers creep into the ocean, and storms make any landing nearly impossible. For centuries, people didn't even know it existed. When explorers finally reached it, it would vanish into fog, almost as if the island didn't want to be found. Bouvet's strangest story happened in 1964. A British expedition landed briefly and discovered a lifeboat on the black volcano sand. No markings, no wreck, no bodies. The nearest ship was hundreds of miles away, and no distress calls were recorded. No one knows how it got there, or if anyone survived. Later storms destroyed the boat entirely, erasing the last trace. Bouvet is harsh. Temperatures stay near freezing, ice dominates the landscape, even the sea is unforgiving, swallowing explorers and ships alike. Yet life clings stubbornly. Seals haul onto cliffs, seabirds nest in caves, and lichens cling to rocks. It is a place suspended between life and death, ice and fire, history and myth. Beauvais feels alive, almost sentient, guarding its secrets against anyone daring enough to approach. Before we reveal the next island, make sure to like and subscribe because what comes next is even more mysterious, more isolated, and more dangerous than anything you've seen so far. Number 2. North Sentinel Island. In the Bay of Bengal lies North Sentinel Island, a stretch of untouched jungle surrounded by coral reefs and turquoise water. From above, it looks like paradise, but no outsider has ever left alive. The Sentinelese people, among the last uncontacted humans on Earth, have lived here for tens of thousands of years. They hunt with spears, fish in handmade canoes, and build shelters hidden deep in the forest. Isolation is their greatest defense. Any intrusion is met with arrows. Helicopters and patrols have been attacked. Outsiders vanish, leaving only questions behind. In 2018, a lone missionary tried to make contact. He never returned. Today, the island is legally protected. No one is allowed to approach. Its silence is respected. The Sentinelese people are living proof that humans can survive untouched, impervious to modern technology, and fully sovereign in isolation. They are both fragile and indomitable. To them, the outside world is dangerous. To us, they are a warning. From a distance, the island seems calm, but tensions lurk in every tree, every wave, every shadow. North Sentinel is alive, alert, and unforgiving. It's not just an island. It's a living secret that refuses to be solved. Number 1. Heard Island. Hidden deep in the Southern Ocean between Madagascar and Antarctica lies Heard Island, a frozen volcanic wilderness shrouded in fog, ice, and roaring seas. No one lives here. Few have ever set foot on its shores. Black volcanic cliffs meet glaciers, and storms batter every inch of the island. At its center towers Big Ben, an active volcano sending molten rock into glaciers, producing clouds of steam and fire against the icy landscape. Tremors shake the ground, winds scream across cliffs, and strange lights sometimes flicker on the horizon, like fire dancing across the waves. Despite the harshness, life persists. Seals crowd the beaches, penguins huddle in colonies, seabirds soar above. Life clings stubbornly to the edge of extinction, in a world untouched by humans. Heard Island is a paradox. Ice and fire, life and death, silence and sound. It is raw earth, reminding us that the planet's heartbeat still beats, even when no one sees it. To witness it is to feel the pulse of the world itself. Every glacier creaks, every eruption thunders, every shadow hints at hidden life. Heard Island is isolation incarnate, terrifying, beautiful, and alive. It is the ultimate frontier, existing beyond maps, beyond rescue, beyond comprehension. Which of these remote, isolated islands would you dare to visit? Let us know your pick down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.